What do you think personally this means for the future of the US-China relationship, now very much in the spotlight after Pelosi's visit?
Yeah, look, it's a rocky relationship, and there are a lot of issues, not just that deal with China and Taiwan, but obviously, what's going on with Ukraine and the role that China may play with Russia that are very serious questions. But this is still Pelosi being consistent with who she's been. And as this has come up, China has so often been very successful in getting American cultural figures to back down to anything that China wanted. We saw this certainly with the NBA. We've seen this with a lot of movies. So Pelosi standing tall is really not what China's used to. They usually get their way and they know it, which is part of why I think they're reacting in the way that they are. But Pelosi did make concessions on this trip. How she arrived to Taiwan, she took the long way around. She didn't fly over the South China Sea. That was a concession to China. It hasn't gotten a lot of publicity. There are still delicate negotiations that have happened through this. But the ultimate symbol is what she just said, that America stands with Taiwan.
It's interesting, Doug, because if you take a step back and look at this purely from a political perspective, I think that the Biden administration, if they can be accused of anything, it's a failure in so many ways to read the room, if you will, of global politics, right? But inside the Beltway politics, is this a win for the Democrats? Does it mean anything to the broader electorate?
It's a win for Nancy Pelosi. It won't have a real effect on the elections here. But it's Pelosi being consistent with who she's always been. This is a very important issue to her. It's been for her entire congressional career. But politically, this is not going to rise up on any level for voters, in the way that in inflation, rise in crime, immigration do, which are the 1, 2, 3 issues right now for voters.